Live. Welcome to the year of the studio. This will be the last episode of this year. I'm excited for the new year. We've got a lot going on. We're gonna be rolling the wheel every day to see which project I tackle and try to finish that day. Uh, I've got tons of writing that I'm doing. I'm spending as much time as I can. Some days are not good writing days. Today was not a good writing day. Just got back and have not gotten back into the flow of things at all. But trying to get at least a little bit of writing done every day, and definitely have new stuff to show you guys basically all the time. So welcome. Glad you're here. We are going to finish the Dodo today. And yeah, we're going to finish the Dodo today. So that's important. We will also, I'm also excited about a new project to add to the list, or that I did add to the list. There's a whole bunch of new projects that get added to the list all the time right now. But the newest one was my brother, who gave me a challenge. He was like, if you do a time lapse of you drawing a drawing that's a bigger tree than the other ones, like bigger than a normal sheet of paper, right? Like more like poster size. Do that, then I'll be your patron. So I'm like, hey, bro, first of all, I can do all that. Second of all, that will be the most expensive patron of all time so far. that perk, although I'm excited to do it, will definitely mean it'll be multiple years before he pays off what I give. Anyway, the important, unless he goes crazy, but assuming he's a normal patron, it'll be multiple years before I pay off, or before his patronage pays off what I do. But who really cares? I'm gonna have fun getting new patrons and doing new projects. That's what this whole year of finishing is partly about. I mean, it's one of the many things it's about. Hey, Carolee, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. I'm gonna oil up oh, there it is. I'm like looking around for it. I'm gonna oil this bad boy up a little bit more today. We'll do that in just a second. And then we are gonna put the wrap on it. And at that point, it will finally be done. The Dodo will be completed. So I bet this whole video, this whole live stream will probably only be like maybe 10 minutes more, 10 minutes long. So I guess we're already at 3 minutes, so it'll probably be more like 15, just because apparently I talk a lot. Give me a thumbs up while you're here. I'm so excited for finishing projects next year and starting on that. I'm going to start on it tomorrow, but I'll start recording things daily in the new year. I won't do that just quite yet, because I'm just getting all my social medias and stuff set up again, because I don't interact with them often enough that I keep them in perfect working order. So I've got to do a bunch of stuff to get all of my social medias up to snuff before the new year. And if you want to see what I'm doing here. And thank you for the thumbs up. And so I'm going to try and focus on getting all of the different, all the different websites, all the different social medias up, running, and ready before the new year. And then once the new year hits, we're gonna hit it crazy, and I'll be posting every single day at that point, or at least that's the plan. Plans change obviously, but that's the plan, is to be posting every single day to as many sites and apps as possible. Even if it's just something small to say hi and just remind people that I'm there, that's still a big difference. So I am excited about it. It's going to be a big year. It's going to be a crazy year. And I love working for myself on the days when I successfully give it everything I've got. But on the days when I don't really give it everything I've got, and I come to the end of the day and I'm like, oh man, there's something I left on the court. You know what I mean? Like, I could have done more, or I should have done more. On those days, I hate working for myself. So if I'm gonna work for myself long term, I've got to get in the habit of getting enough done that I feel like I gave it everything I could. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna. So yeah, that's one of the things that needs to change. Like today, I definitely do not feel happy about working for myself, but I'm aware that that's just because I didn't do as much today as I kind of hoped to do, right? You know what I mean? Like I didn't fulfill my own expectations today, and so at the end of the day, I feel kind of bummed about what I'm doing, and so it's important for me that I get at least enough done to feel like I did the best I could. You know what I mean? So, all right, got a new layer of oil on here. It's soaking in. I'm super excited for the. Oh man, it's just like the anticipation leading up to starting this whole thing, and like I have started working from home and writing as my only job, which is like a 90-day trial thing that I'm trying to do. We'll see if I can make enough money by the end of the 90 days. But like we've been away from home. Had this going or that going, and so it's been like I haven't really gotten to pursue it. I'm gonna be home for multiple weeks of hopefully uninterrupted writing, and we'll be getting things done. That's the plan. Getting lots of things done this year. That's the plan. All right. I need to. So all I could find was these. Basically, like 5 minutes ago, I realized, oh, I don't know where the wrap is. I normally always have it in the same place, and it's not there. So, so I was like looking around. All I could find were these, which are wraps for like tennis rackets, which I love using those for tools. It gives you really good grip, but it doesn't look the way I need something that both gives me good grip, but also looks like it matches, like it belongs here. You know what I mean? Like it needs to have a rustic look to it. And Lisa uh, came up with the idea of doing leather, but I don't have any leather, so maybe on the next project we'll do a leather wrap. But for this time, I want to do what I usually do. You guys have seen, where is it? Well, anyway, you guys have seen my kukri, and that it has like medical tape wrap. I don't know who the second person is, but you should say hi in the comments so I do know. Hey, welcome. Give me a thumbs up. And so I'm going to use some medical tape to wrap this up. And I couldn't find any. I have one more place left to check. So bear with me for a second. I realized this old bag of tools might have it. It's probably I most of this stuff is just stuff I've like forgotten or left in here. So a lot of it's random stuff that I don't use very often, or that I used once or twice and then didn't end up. Oh, here we go. Yep. Perfect. Here we go. This is the stuff. Hey, Mom. Welcome, Mom. Glad you're here. So this is the stuff. It's medical tape. The reason I like it is pretty simple. I love like long-term weathering and the wear and tear on a thing and the story that it tells. And this stuff, dirt clings to this so good, and sweat clings to it so good, and together they basically make a whole new. They make it's like a carpet of good feels, right? Dirt, sweat, and cotton is basically what it is. So that's what I like to use for, I wouldn't say everything, but definitely for the things that I want to have that rustic look. Like I said, I like the tennis racket things a lot for a lot of things, but if I'm going for a rustic look like this, yeah, gotta have it in get hurt, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's good for first aid as well. But my primary use of it is I like putting it on handles. So, and as you can see, because I oiled it today, it's not going to stick very well, and I know that. That's okay, because after I go one loop around, now it's sticking to itself, so it should stick just fine. So, yeah, and then we'll go to basically half of a wrap. I'm going to go around like that. Then I like to go just past the previous one. And go around again. Yeah, that's looking good. Looking good. Perfect. And my goal is to do it without getting any wrinkles. Um, that's always the idea, and I want it to be super tight as well. Now, when I'm at the bottom, at the end of it, then I go around. I go around a couple times. I go around a few times, and then whichever side I've decided will be, I'm gonna end it on this side over here. But I should go get scissors first. So hold with me for a second. I'm gonna go grab some scissors. There we go. So let me bring it around here. Trying to remember. So I'm trying to remember if I prefer to have it finish in the palm of my hand or at the fingers of my hand. And I think I prefer having it in my fingers if I remember right. But it's been like at least multiple months since I've wrapped a tool. So there we go. I don't know why it stretched out that way, but there we go. Oh my goodness, looks so good. Looks so good. I feel like these cotton bandage wraps or whatever, they have such an organic feel and look and texture to them, and they really texture like the texture is really what comes to life with this, as opposed to some of the other options. But yeah, I think that looks real good. So you can see on this side, this is where I was switching with, whereas on this side, it's all straight. So yeah, I like that. I like that, and I think actually it's not exactly the way I intend it, but I think this side actually ended up looking better than the other side, which is not necessarily a problem since we got this beautiful owl on here as well. So yeah, I think we're looking pretty good there. Yes, we are. Look at that. Look at it. Just look at it. Oh yeah, I love that. That is really coming together and stuff. Yeah, it's real good, you guys. It's real good. I'm so happy about it. All right, very good, very good. And with that, my friends, the dodo is complete. Wacha, wacha. It is done. Huzzah! Ah, Savannah! Oh, I'm so excited to have this done. That's so cool. And just in time for the new year and everything. Awesome, 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 awesome. Well, you guys, I am so very excited about the new year, about everything that's going on. I'm gonna be, uh, I'll be updating you on whatever projects I'm working on each day. So I'll tell you what I did that day, and then I'm also gonna be showing you what I'm doing. Obviously, if I'm doing a physical project that can be brought into the studio, I'll bring it in here and show it to you. But also, I'm gonna be reading some of my work. So some of my finished works over on my Patreon page. If you wanna read stuff while I'm working on it, you're welcome to, but you have to pay at least $1 a month to do that. But for the rest of you, my finished stuff is all getting published to Patreon. So you don't have to be a patron in order to see it. You can see it. Uh, you can just see it there. So and read what I've been writing, poems and short stories, as much as possible this year, and hopefully all three of the little tiny books will get done this year too. And hopefully we can self-publish all three of those, and I'll use the Patreon money to do that. Hopefully next video I'll be announcing whether or not I can do that, whether or not I have enough Patreon money from this year. But I think this year's Patreon money will probably be enough to self-publish one book. So I'm super excited about that. If you guys want to see more books, see this keep churning out, keep following all my stuff. I'm going to be on all the social media pretty soon here. Oh, well, not all, but a lot of the big ones. And I look forward to getting to work with you guys on anything. So if you guys have any ideas, so it says on here, love ya and stuff. In the next month or so, we're going to have love ya and stuff t-shirts. I know one of you said you wanted love ya and stuff on a t-shirt. Well, you're going to get it. Once we go daily with the videos, the live streams, actually just right now, put notifications on, because when I go daily with the live streams, which is going to be on the first of the new year, uh, I'm not going to be able to stick to the same time every single day of the week. So you're not going to know what time it's going to happen. You're just going to need to have your notifications on. So get your notifications on and get ready, because this is going to be a whirlwind year. I can't wait to kick this year's butt with you guys. So here it is, proof of concept, doing projects, building cool stuff. That's what we're going to do this year. So I'm excited about it. I look forward to, to everything we do this year. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So, all right, hit that bell. Stay well. Make sure you're getting your notifications. Check and make sure. And I will see you guys on the first day of 2023.